Right, you will be husband, will be main applicant. You carry phone, you call HO on your wife, we get 2 children for you for this country. 4 of you, when I enter this country on that normal route, where you they take the enter. Because a little misunderstanding happen between you and your wife, which is normal. If they happen every home, you will find that kind of a thing. So you deemed it fit, as in deemed it necessary, saying the next thing for you to do now to carry phone, to call HO, in a way you know say your wife now your dependent in that regard. No get me wrong, I'm not saying women say they do all right too. I'm not saying all of them. You understand? But I just want to chip in that that is not the best way to tackle situations like that. Even if you know consider the situation of your wife thereafter, you're supposed to put the kids into serious consideration. You understand? That is why I said in one of my videos that where 2 elephants they fight, now the grass they suffer them. You understand? Regardless of whatever is happening between you and your woman, will be your dependent. See, this route, I don't know whether it is, whether they deliberately designed that route, made a take for the Dabaru marriage, I don't understand. But in as much as you yourself, you know, can't get sense small, you understand, to understand how these things, they work. Ordinarily, where you've been there, Nigeria, where you've been there, Africa, you understand? In this particular situation, someone reached out to me, it's not a story. And I thought I should just discuss it so that we all can learn from it. So we can share this story and it can get to 1 or 2 persons so, who probably might be going through the same thing. You see, even if now you and your wife, it is not good enough to say you want carry phone, call HO, who be your dependents, and vice versa. You understand? Not to talk of when children don't they involved. You hear me so? The country they had as it be so, not to talk of you, you know, thinking, because you as the main applicant now, you can't live your life as normal as the husband, right? But what about the situation where we say you don't put the woman? I'm not even fighting for the woman now. Are they fight, are they talk because of the kids that are involved? That is not the best way to go about things. You understand? You can't leave the woman now. You can't leave the woman with the children. Upon all that, you still carry phone, call HO, say we're not day together again. And for where the woman they work now, definitely you know what HO could do. HO will send letter to the woman before they now begin to look for solicitor way to help them find one thing because children they involved. But the first thing what they say they go do, be say they go first of all say okay, they give you 60 days, may you come off for the country. You understand? But why you not consider the kid? The children will be say when I carry enter, when be say they are your biological children. You don't mind anything if it happen to them. You don't mind whether they feel they all right. You don't mind how they go to survive. You don't mind how they go to chop. Because say your wife will be your dependent, come vex you. Now you carry food, call HO. That is not the best way to deal with situations like that. You understand? That's not the best way to deal with it. Because for this country, there are quite a good number of things you put into consideration before you embark on other things. If your wife provoke you, if your husband provoke you, you understand, there are ways you can deal with issues. You know, the ways you deal with issue back for Nigeria or for Africa, it is different from the ways you will deal with issue for here. You get what I tell you now? It is completely different. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm saying this now because of this particular person that has reached out to me. I'm saying I'm doing this video so that this can get to 1 or 2 persons, at least to let them know that that is not the best way to go about situations like that.